Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Psychology Class for All. I am dealing with CUET PG Psychology syllabus and the chapter is Chapter 13 Statistics for Psychology. In this reference, today I will be discussing about variables and constant. In psychological research and statistics, the basic building blocks of any scientific investigation are variable and constants. So, understanding these concepts is essential for formulating a hypothesis, designing studies, and performing statistical analysis. So, starting with variables. A variable is any characteristics, attribute, or phenomenon that can vary or change across individuals, situations, or time, whereas variables are measured, manipulated, or controlled in psychological research to observe relationships and effects. So there is a various classification of variables on different bases. First is based on the role of research, independent and dependent variable. So you can say types of variables based on the role of research, and in this category the first one is independent variable. This is the cause or manipulated factor in any experiment because it influences or determines the effect on the dependent variable. Example could be a type of therapy like CBT or REBT. Second is dependent variable. This is the effect or outcome that is being measured. That is any change in response to the independent variable. Example can be level of anxiety after the intervention of any therapy. Third is controlled variable. Those variables that are kept constant to avoid confounding. So example can be age, gender, or previous diagnosis in any therapeutical study. Fourth is extraneous variable. These are the uncontrolled variable that may influence the dependent variable, potentially introducing errors. So example can be environmental noise during therapy sessions. Fifth is confounding variable. That is an extraneous variable that is related to both the independent and dependent variable, and it distorts the apparent relationship between them. Example can be therapist's skill, actually therapist skill level that affects the therapy outcomes. So correct identification and classification of variables is critical and essential to formulate the hypothesis, to choose the correct statistical test, and to draw the valid conclusions. Now about constant. A constant is a characteristics or condition that remains same for all individuals in a study or data set. It does not vary across observations. So importance of constants are it helps in ensuring internal validity by controlling for variability, and it allows researchers to focus on the effects of the independent variable. Types of constants are environmental constant. So these are the constant those used to be controlled while experimental setting. Example could be same therapy room for all the clients. The second one is a demographic constant. Demographic constant, that means inclusion of only one category. That means, for example, only females will be included in this particular study, or only the patients of OCD will be included in this study. The third constant type could be task constant. That means all the tasks should be uniform for that particular test, or for that particular stimulus. Like same set of images will be shown to all the participants. There would be no changes, whether the participants are coming from different criteria, or different category, or different cultures and all. Still, the task would be same for each and every one. Now, differences between variables and constants. So about differences between variables and constants, mm, are like variables are changeable characteristics that is being studied in a research. Variables are central to forming a hypothesis. For example, we can say that mindfulness training, that is independent variable, reduces stress level, that is dependent variable, in students. Whereas constants are unchanging conditions that used to be kept stable to reduce biasness, and constants are essential to maintain study integrity. In example, it can be said as all participants were tested at 10 a.m. to eliminate circadian influences. We can conclude it like this. So that's all about the variables and constant in this video. In the next video, I'll explain the scales of measurement. Thank you.